Good day everybody, how are you keeping today? Well, today we're going to concentrate on making the concentrate nutrient from the granular form. My name is Ron from Ron's Hydro Hub, and I'll be showcasing everything to do with plants and a bit of food and all that type of stuff. Today I'm going to start off with the granules, which work out cheaper than buying in the 5-liter bottles that are ready made. This way is much cheaper if you can afford just to buy these things. Alright, and what we're using today, what I've been finding okay here in the UK is this product. It's called Hydroponics Complete. You buy the A and you buy the B. Okay, now this is our base to any growing in hydroponics. Without this, you cannot grow any hydroponics. This is basically the food. So now we're taking it from there, we're going to turn it into the concentrate. From the A, I'll mark my bottles, alright, A and B. Never get them mixed up. So I've marked them, so here's the A. What's in this bottle now is 500 ml of water. You can use out the tap, or you can just purify your water, distilled water, but you can use out the tap. I've done that before. So now this is the A. So with the A, I've got here a little 10 milliliter container, and I've worked out it needs 4 of these, or 50 grams of this. I can weigh it out, but I've made it I've decanted and made it a little simpler. So it's 50 grams of 4 of these, 40 milliliters, okay? Because these are one of the things everyone's got in the kitchen, in the drawer. So here we go. It must be nice and level, okay? Wherever, I'm not sure you can see me there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all. In 500 ml water, don't forget that. That's 4 of these, 40 milliliters. Okay, that's my A. A concentrate, give it a shake, let it dissolve. Now here's B. Okay, we're done with the A. B is exactly the same, half a liter or 500 ml of water, 40 milliliters or 50 grams of the B. Okay, so we'll do 4 full ones, 4 lovely full ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and as I said, remember this way is so much cheaper. And this amount of concentrated nutrients will last you months and months. Depends how much you're growing, of course, but normally in the household you'll use this for a long time. Okay, so I've got the 4 in there. That's my B. I always mark everything. I mark these A, B, but on here they do say A and B. All right. Okay. So now I'm gonna give it a shake. See that it dissolves. I'm just gonna see that this is dissolved. It's gonna dissolve properly. Okay. One thing I just want to tell you: never mix these two together in a concentrated form, otherwise they lock each other out and it will not work. So when we place this into the liquid feed from here, we put them one at a time. We put the one in, then the other one, then it dilutes in there. So here's our concentrate. All right, now when you store this, store it in a cool, dark place. Never store anything in the sunlight. So here's 5 liters of water. Like I say, you can use tap water. I just use tap water, and I've done it for years. never really had a problem. Or distilled water, or purified water, reverse osmosis, those things. Alright, here's our 5 liters. Now, what I do with this one, okay, as you see, I've got a pipette here. This pipette is like, I think it's a teaspoon full there. So here I've got hydrogen peroxide, 3%. Hydrogen peroxide cleans, it sanitizes, and it gives extra oxygen. Remember, it's H2O2. The O2 is an extra oxygen. That is like when it's raining and your grass is growing, you can be watering it every day. It's coming on all right, but just let there be some rain, and the next day it's just lush and it just seems to grow and get green. It's because it's got that extra O2 in, that extra molecule of oxygen. Now that's what it is. It's harvested from rainfall. Okay, so here we go with a pipette. I'm just going to take it halfway. There we are. Now I'm just putting it in there. So if there's any bad things in there, it's just going to get rid of it, and it will just sanitize it with everything. So now I'll just give it a little shake. There we are. Now, to make it easier, with this 5 liter, I've worked out what I need here already. I don't have to go and weigh anything, so it makes it so much easier for me to monitor it all the time with the pH machine and the EC machine. Prober. Now what I'm going to do here is a 1.2, which is mainly for lettuce and herbs and those type of plants. When we go on to like cabbage and other plants and tomatoes, they're like about 1.8. Then I will set it with my testing kit, bring it up to 1.8. So I'm just doing this as a 1.2, and I will also explain later about the different strengths and what plants go together with what mixes. There's basically 2 mixes that you're going to use. It's a 1.2 or 1.8 to a 2. A 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 is fine in that range, or a 1.7 to a 2.1 in that range. We'll go for the other plants. There are other plants that do go higher, but it's very few. You're not really going to use them unless you really into this in a big way. So now here we go. I always start off with A. Alright, so I don't get confused. Here's my A. Now this cap comes off this 5 liter. Alright, so I'm going to put in for the 1.2 a full cap. See? Full cap. Alright, now that's in. Now I haven't mixed them together. I'll put them in there, so that's fine. So now the same cap, I'm putting the B in. Okay. Full, all in. Okay, so now I'll give it a little bit of a shake up. Alright, there we go. Now I know I've tested my water already, so when your pH is too high, okay, it's too alkaline. When it's too low, it's too acidic. This one was too high, so I've worked it out that with this one, it's going to need a teaspoon of pH down. Remember, you can buy that online as well at Amazon, or you get a pH up. This is just in another bottle. This is pH up. You buy in a little packet and you mix them yourself. Okay, that always works out cheaper. So I'll use this pipette again because this pipette is a full teaspoon. So now I know this one needs to go down with the pH. I've put now 1 teaspoon. See, the pipette's full. So that's basically a teaspoon. All of it in. And you can always have yours tested at the swimming pool place, or get those little testers for your pH that they use in the pools that give you different colors. That works out quite inexpensive in buying all the testers. All right, now I want to see if I've done this right. I'll use this jug. Can you see the jug? Okay, now I'm going to just test it. Test to see if I've done it right. Now this is the liquid nutrient. You go straight into your unit, your hydroponic unit, or your plants, or whatever you're going to do. And this is also good to feed your outdoor plants. I want to tell you, they just love it. We do that with everything here. Now I just want to test this. I'm going to test my pH first. This is a pH meter. It's an inexpensive one, so you get them on Amazon as well. So I'll switch it on. Okay, and I'll leave it there, testing that. This is the EC meter, also from Amazon, quite affordable. Press it on, and I'm going to press it again to get to EC. They're a little bit different. Just see which one has the EC that comes up. This is EC now, so I'll test that there as well. Okay, so I'll leave them in a little bit. Now, ideally, I would love my pH between 5.5 and 6.5. If I'm around 6.2, that's where I like it. You know, so that's my optimum. So that's how plants absorb the nutrients. Your pH must be right. If your pH is wrong, they're gonna yellow. They're not gonna be good. You know, you're gonna wonder what's wrong with them not growing properly. It's because it's the pH determines the amount of nutrients and which nutrients they pick up from the soil or from the liquid. And if your pH is wrong, it's too acidic or too alkaline, you know, in a fish tank as well, it works the same, even in our bodies. We need to have that balance. Okay, I've got my pH meter, and it's just jumping a bit now, but the pH, I can tell you, is on 6.23. My EC is 12.45, which is perfect for lettuce, herbs, those type of plants, the leafy greens. They're perfect for that. And then I will in the description below, or another stage to go through all the plants that go together, that you use the 1.2 nutrient for, or the 1.8 nutrient for. Once you've got all that together, it is so simple. It's not really rocket science, but it's lovely because it's in a sort of a scientific way. And yeah, I've got this perfectly now, so that's why I've done it that way. I'll also put some more descriptions, and I've just done this audibly so you can see how I'm doing it. I've been doing this since 1977. There was no YouTube or anything around to help me clean off it. So I've done this so much, trial and error. So if there's anything specific that you want to know, just let me know in the comments, and we'll touch on that and discuss it, and I'll see if I can help you there. Please subscribe if you find it beneficial, share with your friends, and there's still so much to do. I'm going to also, what we'll do later is what I grow, whether it's a cabbage or whatever, I will turn that into some food source, because another love of my life is cooking and making food. I've been doing that since 12 years old. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic, beautiful day. If I didn't smile enough, forgive me, but I'm actually quite a joker and full of nonsense. So sometimes I get a bit serious when I'm talking about this. But so all the best to you all. Love you all. Keep well. Watch me for the next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.